Hello, hello, my green skin, and welcome to another episode of the Looney Bin. Yes, Bob the Marauder. We are going into the conspiracy fart hole. Definitely, we are going to be having some fun with this. And boy, are we going to morph again today. Today's a Mighty Morphin, and we're going to be the Power Rangers, baby. We're going to be having some fun today. We're going to be doing some Mega Man. We're going to start with my favorite Mega Man game, the third one. And we're going to have fun with this. You ready? You ready, good sir? You ready to talk about insanity?
Yes, I am ready. While also eating grapes.
Okay, well he's eating grapes. I'm gonna kill a hard man. Oh, fuck that good coffee. Oh, I needed coffee for today. Today was a fun day. I can't talk about half of it, but it was fun. I'm gonna be really angry today, so it's gonna be a snarky day today. Snarka, 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 snark, snarka, snark, snarker. Now the question is, Bob, when I said snarker, did you think of Dora the Explorer or Snarf?
I was thinking of how delicious these grapes taste. I'm sorry.
Oh.
But
did you get the cotton candy grapes that exist?
No, these are just grapes fresh from the vine. They're red grapes.
Oh.
I'm eating them like the fucking Caesar over here. Well, I just have my hand over it.
Oh, wine grapes.
Yeah. I'm just eating it like that, just like because I was like, I don't know. I've been feeling like having some apples or something around the place, so I bought myself some Granny Smith Red Delicious and some grapes.
I got some Royal Imperials right now sitting in my thing and from Macintosh.
But what was it? Snyder no sniding?
Yeah, Snippy no Snippy, I think, because we're gonna be a little snippy today. Fucking get away from me. Fucker. Get away from me. Good. There. No. Okay, good. You're dead. Hello! Yes, I murdered George the Jungle. George, friend to you and me. Watch out for that tree. I watched the original George of the Jungle. Leave me alone. Yeah, no, I like that. Granny Smiths. I love Granny Smiths. You know what I like to do is I'll get some chorizo, some spicy chorizo, and I'll cut up a Granny Smith, cut up a Macintosh, some feta cheese, a little bit of Havare, and I'll make like crackers with that, and I'll put that with some chorizo and something. Man, the spice, the sweet and spicy, really works. There. I hate this area a lot because this area is annoying. And because you want that E-tank, baby. There we go. Yeah, more Bob and George nonsense. Yeah, Bob mentioned old Mega Man. Well, I'm the one that mentioned old Mega Man because I'm the one playing the Mega Man game. And yes, I actually owned the old webcomic back in the day. I don't have it now, but yeah. Okay, this is where I'm gonna hate this area. Oh, I hate this so much. Because this is where I get that. This is most of the time where I die. Got him. Oh, I actually beat him. Holy shit. Holy shit, I beat him. Huzzah! I won! I won! I don't totally suck! Huh? Man, fuck him. So yeah, we're going to be talking about Mega Man. We're going to be talking about a lot of fun stuff today. Uh-oh. I didn't take it. Oh well, no big deal. Hardman's not the hardest to kill. It's just he's annoying when you're pistoling him. It's an endurance mission. Endurance this asshole. Aha! Oh, I played 2, but I loved 3. 3 was my childhood game. I beat this game so many times when I was a kid. My first Mega Man was 2, 3, 1, and that's kind of how the list went for me. Ooh. You got hard knuckle. So, what's the topic today, Bob? We're going to be talking about something. We're going to be talking about the. Yeah,
Since you brought up that Dora the Explorer thing, I was like, today's topic is we was Scots.
We was Scottish, and hopefully. Big. Okay, you're coming in. You're coming in.
Yeah, man.
Okay, no, I was making sure you're coming in on the live stream. You're a little quiet. I might have to tune you up a little bit. That shouldn't be too hard. I could do that in a
It
second.
could also be because I'm just being a little quiet.
Here, let us start. So, well, first thing, I'm just going to tune you up a little. I can do that right from here.
One of these days, I had to get myself a nice, fancy microphone with the arm
you're not.
and the.
Yeah, we need to get you a better mic. Yeah, we need to get you a better mic. I do have a better mic. I can actually do this Turtle Beach style. I got Turtle Beach mic. I got a great mic for stuff. I only use it for my my videos when I do the review videos. Because I really don't like setting it up because that means I have to plug it into my phone, and I really don't want to plug it into my phone. Although I am going to get a wireless mic soon. Yeah, I had to check because sometimes he doesn't come in fine, and I want to make sure we're getting the sound.
Yeah, appreciate it.
Hey, no problem. Same with me. Always check. Thank you, Saturion. Yeah, appreciate it. Oh, that's Shadow Man's music. What am I thinking? I can't remember this.
I don't know anything about Mega Man.
Oh, Mega Man's the man, the blue bomber. Mega Man, Mega Man, Mega Man! Oh no, I got hit. Oh no. I am not doing a no-hit run. I have not done that ever, and anybody who does is insane. So, yeah, I'm not crazy. Because right here, this would end 90% of no-hit runs right here. Yeah, I am actually... Yes, I actually wasted an E-tank there, because, yeah, to hell with that shit. Yeah. Cerulean. Oh, Centurion, yeah. I like Centurion. I think that's better. I give all the people I like a nickname. What can I say? Who I am. I like the Blue Bomber joke. I love that commercial. That commercial's awesome. Okay, so back to the African, the We Were Scotsmen.
Yeah, I'm done stuffing my face. I can talk now. Sorry.
Okay, good. You done?
Hungry. Yeah, I was just hungry. I'm done stuffing my face.
Okay.
So, we was Scots.
We was Scots. So apparently, this foreigner in Scotland has decided that the Holy Land of Zion is in Scotland. Now, this isn't the first time I've heard the Holy Land of Zion in Scotland. This is a very tinfoil hatty, but the Holy Land of Zion being in Scotland has been a running thing for a very, very long time. For those that don't know, this idea that the Holy Land of Zion was actually done, this is more of a it's based off the infamous Black History. Now, for those, I don't want to get too much into this because this pisses people off, and I really don't like pissing people off. I don't have to piss people off. Just kind of how it goes, right?
Yeah.
Why be a complete prick? That's how I kind of look at it. But this stuff, what ended up happening is, you know what? I'm gonna die. Dead. I got the extra life, so I'm gonna take the hit. Might as well. So this fun that is this group. They believe that, how to put it? They believe that samurais were actually secretly black people. We all stole black culture. Samurais were black people. Vikings were black people. Egyptians were black people. This is a real thing. That is a real thing. There are no real cultures. We secretly stole them. And
wait, isn't this like Yakubian lore?
Yes, it's Yakubian. Yes, it's Yakubian lore. We are talking some very Yakubian lore that, like Britain and basically the birthplace of the majority of white people, according to the Yakubian lore, which is hysterical on all stories.
Wait, weren't the different races of humans basically just DLC in Yakub's era?
Yeah. Yakub was like the super aliens. Everyone came from an alien planet. And no, the black people came from the alien planet, and then they created other races based off this Yakuz character, this evil guy who was like the last true black guy. He created an enemy to fight the black people and enslave them. This is lore that they believe.
Praise be his name.
Yeah. Now, I don't want to get too much into this because I had to do a lot of reading back in the day, and I don't feel like doing that anymore. But like this kind of made me chuckle because this lore just kind of makes me laugh. So the idea of Zion being in like Europe, Scotland, the idea that that's the true Mecca. It's based off this lore.
I don't even know the origin of Yakub because it's been lost to the annals of history. Praise be his name.
Yeah, praise be Yakuz, the white creator. And this is nuts. I know. People are just like, what the hell is this guy talking about? This is so the idea of Scotland. So there are a lot of black people that believe this thing. Now, I really don't like dissing someone's faith, but don't cancel me. Don't cancel me, YouTube. I have no idea if YouTube has turned this into an official religion for all I fucking know, so I better be very careful. You were secretly mocking this religion. No, I wasn't. I was laughing about it.
No, we were praising it. Praise be his name.
Yeah, praise be his
food.
Yep. Yes, the creator. So, I don't know lots about it. I know there are a few people that have talked about it way more than me. One of them being Count Dankula, because Count Dankula thinks this shit is funny as fuck. So, yeah, I don't want to get in trouble. YouTube Senpai already ignores me enough.
If I'm not mistaken, our great creator Yakub had was it 2 brains and 3 hearts?
Yep. Yeah, loosely based off of like different not video games, but different things. This is all based off of lore. A lot of this lore, I hate to say it, people. A lot of this is based off of Chariot of the Gods. So for those that don't know what Chariot of the Gods is, that is this basically what it is it's this book that makes this belief that that all mankind, well, not all mankind, the mystical mankind versions, like the non-American versions, Christianity, all this stuff doesn't really exist to the ancient alien mythos. It's like, the Incas had secret information that we, the horrible, horrible people, destroyed. That's kind of how it always sounds like to me. It's always like we destroyed their culture and we missed the secret alien information. They had secret alien information, guys. We didn't know about it. We didn't know about this piece. We didn't know. So they always they created the pyramids. They created this. They created that. It's always something they created that always kind of makes me chuckle as a person, because I'm like, okay, sure, they created everything. So, we're talking about, if you've ever watched the Ancient Aliens series, that shit, literally all that shit is has a basis in the infamous and famous, well-known stuff that is the annoyingness that is. So this is roughly based all off Chariot of Comet, like the Comet, Chariot of the Gods. It's all based off this weird lore that this one guy created, which was technically considered sci-fi fantasy when it existed. I fell off that because I was talking about this, and it makes me mad. Because it was based off fantasy. Everyone thought it was fantasy back in the day. And now you got a group of people that actually believe this is the hidden truth of existence.
Did you know Gary Gygax created?
Yeah.
I can't even finish that.
Besides, we're Gygaxians. We don't believe in the false heretics that exist. We believe that there's a giant 9-headed dragon at the gates of hell, and that if you open up a door too fast or too slow, you might end up in a place called Sigil.
Wait, too fast or too slow? So if I open my front door at just the right speed, I'll go through the realms?
Yes. Didn't you know that? Sigil's the gateway door. All it takes is the right key and the right symbol.
Okay. It's an interesting thought. No wonder people fall into the back rooms.
Yeah, the back rooms. The fun that is the back rooms. So anyway, back to our fun little group here. So this guy who gives a completely false name from what I heard. This individual has been living in the middle of the Scottish Highland, and he's been living there, and he's been telling people, I am the secret king of this land. I am related to King David, and my ancestors were related to King David. Him and his wife and his cough, cough, cough mistress, cough, 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 cough. You're going to find out why we're coughing about this. have been living in this little area. They're best known. Our king is best known seen at the local Costco or like Costco-esque, one of those like stores, stealing their Wi-Fi. And he's living with his, like I said, again, his lovely, lovely wife.
His
and
wife
their
and the
handmaiden.
concubine.
And their handmaiden, Bob. You gotta say it right. Handmaiden. First of all, the fact that this guy technically is totally an illegal immigrant, no one knows how he got there.
Yeah, no documentation or anything.
No no information at all. Right there, problem one. Problem two, this guy is legitimately, one of the women that's living with him has been reported missing. It has been missing, and she's from Texas. This is an American citizen that went missing in Texas and is now in Scotland, living with this guy. I can't fucking stress that enough. This
Not
guy,
to mention the reference picture they have is just him sitting
in a lawn chair.
Quote unquote, yeah, on this. I wasn't sure if it was like a throne made out of scrap wood or if it was a proper lawn chair, but
It looked like a lawn chair to me.
they're in the middle of the woods that looks like something from The Hills Have Eyes.
Yep, like this is some fucking crazy shit. Like I don't know what to think about this. Like,
Also kind of reminds me of the same forest with the Tucker and Dale versus Evil.
yeah, like this shit floors me. How the fuck did this guy get to Scotland? One, this guy got to Scotland. How? Two, this guy not only got to Scotland, is an illegal immigrant, and they don't really know his real name, which is right there causes problems with me. That fucking raises my fucking bar up. That makes me rather like tits up on that life. And three, it's like, how did he have a considered missing girl? What really irks me is there's information saying, oh, yeah, she, and her response is, well, I'm a grown adult, so I can't be missing. Bitch, you're missing. You've been missing for a while. What the fuck is going on? Like, I'm going, what the fuck?
This right here is like textbook. What was that program called?
Stockholm Syndrome?
It's like textbook Sapper, sexual assault prevention and response.
Yeah.
Because on top of that, we get training for trafficking. Look for signs of trafficking. If people are quiet, if they're unresponsive, if they have oddly positive things to say about their captors.
Yep. Gabi has lots of positive things to say about me. But we don't consider kidnapping, we don't consider goblins kidnapping. We consider them emergency food supply. Look for the emergency food supply shirt coming in the future. Oh, we're getting that shirt made.
And also, for anybody who's concerned about the goblins, remember, it's not slavery, it's just free labor. There's a difference. It's just called something else, so we're contractually obligated to just call it free labor.
Well, no, we can't call it slavery. We have to pay the goblins. They want their gold. Now, does that gold consist of gold coins or plastic gold? It has to be shiny and golden.
Yeah, I remember last spring I needed a job done, so I gave him like those fucking chocolate coins. You know, like the little Easter and Christmas.
Yeah, he still has them. He still has. Well, he licked the chocolate out. He still has the tin though.
It's the flattest coin in his pouch, probably.
Yep. Look, the only other way you can deal with a goblin is you got to give him dice. And I don't feel like giving goblins dice. Those are my dice.
Yeah, but he likes messing with his mind.
I want the dice. You're not getting the dice, Gobby. Shut up. Shut up and record the audio. Alright, so.
Double check if that fucker tried to mute me again.
Yeah, he does that a lot to you, eh? Ah, son of a bitch! Gobby, that was all your fault.
Well, Gobby, I guess that's another 2 hours in the barrel.
We don't put goblins in the barrel. I keep telling you that.
That's right. That's right. I don't put him in the barrel. I just give a coin trail leading to the barrel, and I happen to put the lid on it and roll it down a hill.
Okay. Okay, well, that's not cool, man. I was wondering where he was last night.
You're right. It's not cool. It's fucking awesome. And we actually bet on how far he goes, and that's how I make my money back.
Okay, well, you know, I need him around, man. Besides, we don't need him eating any more kids, okay?
Oh, he's gonna be around. Round and around he goes. In the barrel.
So...
the lore. The deep Gobby lore.
The deep Gobby lore. So anyway, like I was saying about this, so like, what the hell? Like the thing is, like, first of all, the fact that this girl is missing, that should be some alarm bells. She's 24 years old. You got to ask yourself a question.
How long ago?
How long was she? Yes. How long was she fucking missing? Because that right there, like, no. Because that's awful. What the hell? Like, I feel so bad for this person, and because we're not 100% sure what we're doing. And what if she's pregnant? What if there's like, I'm okay. You know what? I've been reading some Incredible Hulk lately, and I've been reading some of the more recent arcs. There is an arc in the Incredible Hulk where the Incredible Hulk, let's just say I'm going to go grab some coffee while we're talking. Yeah, it is a hell no, right? I agree. It was a hell no. But to me, this what makes me kind of freak out about this. It's like, I feel that this is like, this girl, if she's been missing, we got to ask that question, because right away, like, what if this girl got pregnant during this time? Oh God, like.
We do need to know that number the fastest out of all this. How long ago was this?
Yeah, exactly.
And the worst part is, knowing how limp-wristed and limp-dick the UK government is on shit like this, we may have to step in for one of our own citizens.
It is the Scottish government, and if they find out it's a missing girl from America, I guarantee you, if there's some shadiness going on, that is going to be really quickly fucking figured out.
Oh, they have a different way of doing things over, like, the British?
No.
On the same aisle?
No. The Scottish has a little bit of a different way of doing things. There's one other reason the Scottish is. It's an American Texas girl. It's an American Texas girl. They do not want to, you know, if you get Donald Trump's attention right now, that's 50 fucking tariffs on Scotland. And they don't want tariffs right now. UK, none of Europe wants tariffs right now. They are running in fear from the tariffs. And they don't want him there for that. And that, so...
Did you also hear they're actually bolstering up their militaries? About fucking time.
Yeah, exactly. But that to me...
America's tired of being the fucking world police.
That to me says, they're gonna come real quick. They're gonna be like, oh shit, this happened. And they're gonna be running for that door, man. I can't see this being not quickly dealt with.
Are they going to have a coup? Are they going to execute the king?
Well, apparently the Zimbabwe girl firmly believes, the older woman believes that the reason she got arrested because apparently they're afraid of not Donald Trump, but they're afraid of King Charles. Apparently, King Charles did this to them. Seriously.
Cult. It's a cult.
Yeah. So, like, these people need to be investigated because there's definitely some fucking skeletons in the closet, and I want to know where those skeletons lie, man. I 110% want to know what's going on because this scares the fuck out of me as a human being. I do not like this at fucking all. Like, no. I will reiterate, no times affinity. Fuck no. Hell no. No. The second I found out that was a missing girl, I agree with Dankala. I would like to see what these fuckers do, but at the same time, I'm like, no. Once it found out it was a missing girl.
Watch this. Next, you know, it's also going to be linked to Roblox. What if?
No, hopefully not. But
I hope not. But what if? What if it's just like all connected somehow? Where it's like, oh, she used to play Roblox, and then she went missing, and then she ended up in Scotland. Older. I
mean, yeah. No, because if he's been grooming her for 5 years, man. No, 6. Technically, he would have to have groomed her for 6 years in theory. Oh, I didn't do what I needed to do. Oopsie. Sorry, this music's really good. I like this music's really fucking good. So yeah, I'm a little nervous about this, and I'm a little afraid that this is something like there's something more darker on this. Because I just picture the comic where the Incredible...
Besides the melanin.
Yeah. I'm just picturing the Incredible Hulk at the... See, what happened was, in one of the Bruce Banner, one of the new seasons of a series of Incredible Hulk launches, the Incredible Hulk has finally just, like, won't allow Banner out. So he decides, because, you know, the Banner's not out, he's living out in the forest, and he meets this little boy. Him and this little boy become friends, and, you know, the little boy's not allowed to see the tree and stuff and all this type of stuff. So what happened is the little boy ends up, like, there's this tree in the far corner. There's this little tree in the far corner, and the little boy's like, I can't go past this tree. Dad says never go past the tree. And so he doesn't. And then one day, the guy's leaving out of frustration, and the mother's like, where, you know, I'm not leaving my son. And so the Incredible Hulk goes to look past the tree to see what's there. And he sees a little boy's hand. Well, for the entire time they were living in this forest, they were hearing the Hulk stomp, 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 stomp. Well, this guy's driving away after shooting a cop, and he's like running away because he's a little bastard. He flees. All of a sudden, the noise gets louder as the Hulk is chasing him. He hits this guy. He's out of his bus, and all the Hulk keeps saying is, "Why you nothing?" He keeps saying, "You left the little boy there. You left him alone in the woods. Monster, monster, monster," as he's fucking punching this guy into a red paste. Man, the Hulk story arcs, when he's by himself and he's not an Avenger, I like the Hulk stories way more because they're more body horror. I like the Hulk stories when they're far more fucking body horror and they're more terrifying. I hate it when he's like, oh, he's with the Avengers and he's a good guy. Fuck that shit.
Because I like the whole appreciation of the Hulk is, it's almost like the representation of animalism. Right. Like, he just turns into a beast in a way.
It's Frankenstein's monster. That's actually what he is. He's actually based off this monster.
Yeah, that I can believe.
Yeah, and I like that idea. I like the idea of the Hulk being more of a violent vigilante type thing. But I was reading those comics now, and I really like those comics. Those are one of my favorite comic arcs because he is shit. I haven't done this game in over like 20 years, so we are going to morph again to something else. We're probably going to morph to Gundam. I don't know, guys.
And then you really won't be able to hear us.
No, I turned everything way down. So you have a choice, boys. Gundam. I'm gonna give the chat a choice. There are, I think, 4 people watching, or 3 people watching. Gundam or something new. What do you want to morph again to, boys? What do you want to morph again to? How do I make a poll? Maybe I should make a poll. No. So what's the morph, boys? We want to know. Do you guys want a... Oh yeah, I don't get those functions, do I? I don't get those functions until I get the top chat. So something new or something borrowed. I could always just flip a coin. Gundam or flip a coin. Something new. Okay, we'll flip a coin. Flipping coin. Bob. Coin. Okay, Bob.
Heads is Gundam because of Gundam Head.
Okay. We got tails. Something new.
Alright. And I was also going to say, like, tails because you're walking away to go to something else.
Heads. Gundam. We're going to do one more. Tails. Last one. Tails. We got tails, boys. Okay.
Yeah. What's new?
What's new? Well, we're going to find out what's new. We'll see what we can do here. Let's see. What do we want to do that's new? Something we haven't seen on the stream yet. We got lots we can do. Not yet. We will not do a download yet. Do we do some stealth assassins? We can do some Tenchu. It's going. We're morphing. We want to know what we're mighty morphing to. We can do some stealth assassins. We can do some Final Fantasy. We can do some Civilization. Remind me later. Or we could do something completely new and different that we haven't done before.
Like Overlord?
We've already done it. We're doing Overload now.
Oh, I don't know what you're talking about. But if you got something up your sleeve that's really new, I think that'd be neat.
Yeah. I got lots of new. I'm just kind of think here. We got lots here. We could. We could always go back to it. We could always go back to one of the many games we've looked at.
Such as?
Shadows of Rome.
Yeah.
Okay.
I would say
Shadows of Rome.
Oh, okay. I was gonna say like Tenchu Z.
I don't have Tenchu Z. I do have Tenchu 1 and 2 though.
Okay, yeah. I remember getting Tenchu Z on the Xbox, and like just after you start the first mission, the game completely just crashes.
Yeah, that's why I stopped playing Tenchu Z.
I don't know what was with that, like why the game would just crash.
Christian era Rome.
Because my system would be like, oh, the disc is no longer readable. Make sure it's clean.
Oh, this has a 2.
To my understanding, Xbox 360's way of saying unrecognizable disc.
So we do have 2 Shadows of Rome, actually. So we can actually play Shadows of Rome on the disc 1 or disc 2, or memory card 1 or memory card 2. Yeah, we'll go to this. We have played this before, but this is something. Yep. Like, so we have not finished this. I also have God Hand on here. But I figured Shadows of Rome could be fun.
Yeah.
Most stupidest weapons you find in this, though. Like the over-the-top weapons. Yeah, I got a lot of games on here. This thing has a huge collection.
It's over. You're on, Agrippa.
Ooh, that was good coffee. Okay. New recruits have to enter unarmed. Oh no! I gotta enter unarmed, boys! We gotta enter unarmed! Do 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 do. Yeah, okay. Punching, I'm punching, and I'm kicking, and I'm stabbing, and I'm running. Beep beep beep. Alrighty, Fury! Oh, he threw sand in my face! Cunt! So what do you think about this? Do you think as a whole, like, how do you feel about the insanity that is, that guy's still alive after that?
The insanity of a guy being alive? Which guy?
No, I just stabbed him through the heart.
Cut through the heart? Okay, no.
Yeah, don't do that. Yeah, I'm gonna let them
Just start breaking out in the song like an asshole.
Oh yeah, just chain the shit out of that, boys. We want them crowds loving us. Oh yeah. One punch. Do 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 do. Okay. Sorry. I had to. Okay. Alright, we defeated the bad guys. Let's move on to the next round. Like, also, I don't ever remember them ever giving anybody archery items for this. Like, I know some of the fights would be like that in the Roman Colosseums, according to, like, legends and shit, but, like... How truthful would that be?
Outside of text stating as so, like naval battles, which you
Hello, who just showed up?
Hey, Starfleet.
Hello.
But other things you could maybe imply in a naval battle at that time period would be archery. I don't think it's ever just outright directly stated that they used bows.
Yeah.
When they had those naval fights in the Coliseum.
Okay,
and they
so
most definitely did not have fucking crossbows. Looking at you, the new Gladiator movie.
Yeah, I love that they had crossbows. Crossbows are funny.
Oh, not to mention a 14th century make of a Morning Star.
Yeah, exactly. I think that's kind of amusing.
I swear, they just raided a depot for like some of these props, and it's like, oh yeah, that looks brutal and barbaric. Yeah, that could totally go in the movie, without realizing it's probably a very nice piece of kit. And making a mace of such quality would actually be kind of difficult for the Romans.
Yep. Exactly. It's just fucking great. So, we are talking about ancient aliens, and we were talking about stuff as I was playing Mega Man, but now we are back to doing this, and we're playing this game. And we're playing Shells of Rome, which I'll probably die because I have died a couple times playing this game. This is not a game I like to play because this is actually very, very hard. Oh yeah. Oh, we got a big axe. Big swing. So, what do you think about the ancient, the whole ancient god stuff that existed out there? The whole ancient alien stuff, or the fact that there are people out there that believe that that the individual, like for example, the guy who just the interesting guy who just decided to live in Scotland with his mistress, Starfleet, and his his mistress and the girl who went missing. What's your thoughts on that?
Oh, kind of weird. I heard of the story. I hadn't read into it much.
Yeah, I'm just making sure.
Ancient aliens. Why have we found odd technology lying around? Is always an argument against this.
Yeah, you're perfect for this because we okay, so the whole thing with the Yakuza thing, we always talked about the Yakuza thing as a whole. And okay, so for me, what this guy believes in, he believes in the whole. Have you ever heard of the what's the name of it now? Brains farting. Have you ever heard of Yakuza lore and how Ireland is secretly how Ireland is secretly where Jerusalem was?
No, I don't know, unfortunately.
Yeah, Yakubian lore.
Yeah,
Praise be his name.
lore. Yeah.
I'll let the chief handle this one.
No, go ahead, Bob. You actually told it better, so we'll let you have this one, man.
Okay. I don't even really remember me saying much. So the Great Yakub. Think of the praise be his name. Yakub bless himself. Was part of a group of ancient aliens. They were the first humans. They were the race of black people. Yeah. And then they came down to Earth from, I believe it was either the moon or Mars, one of the two.
It's either the moon, the Mars, or a second moon that was destroyed by nuclear.
By the Great War that they had.
Yeah.
So the original belief of this. Go ahead, Starfleet.
Well, we're just interrupting for a second. Remember, there's this going theory even nowadays that our moon is not a moon. That's actually some sort of starship or star base that was left over.
Yep. Yeah, that's part of the Yakuzian lore as well.
Yeah, the Yakubian. Why do you keep saying Yakuza?
I'm making a joke, but go ahead.
Okay. So, Yakub and his people were the first humans. They were the black people. And as time went on, they realized we need to populate this planet with other beings other than us. So, like a fucking video game, all the other races of humans, they started cloning and making them like fucking paid DLC.
Yeah.
And it wasn't until they created the white DLC that their Fire Nation truly attacked.
Yeah.
So originally it was the concept of all samurais were black, all the Vikings were black, all these other great warriors and nations were first black, and then the white people took it from them.
Yeah.
After the black people made them, according to Yakubian lore.
Yeah. So what happened was they don't. So here's the thing about the lore. Now they don't believe in what their thoughts are. This is an interesting thought process. Let's say this. They believe that that like Britain and then like all that type of stuff, the whole Arthurian lore is all black. So secretly, according to this lore, this is all ancient alien shit too. This ties to the Chariot of the Gods because a lot of this stuff came out after the Chariot of the Gods. And so that's kind of that's why I wanted you here for this, because you are definitely a conspiracy nut job when it comes to this. No offense. You love a good conspiracy just like me.
This specific one I have not heard of. That's the thing. So I can't comment on it. But commenting
no, we're gonna get to ancient aliens. We're gonna get to the ancient aliens chariot.
The general theme of ancient aliens, my only argument against it is you're telling me there was zero technology left behind. Nothing. Not a trace. Nothing.
Yep.
No instructions. No hieroglyphics. Nothing. See, that's where I call bullshit on it.
Yep.
Same here. We're going to find something eventually. Or, in some cases, people point out, it might be being suppressed, which is believable.
This is also assuming that humans are incapable of creating anything on their own.
Yep.
The reason why that philosophy is so foolish.
Traditionally pretty good about reverse engineering stuff and being overly curious.
Yeah.
Yeah, because we reverse engineer our own things.
It is certain that it belonged to a Roman messenger, sir.
You know, why do we have an urge to do that? You could look at it that way too. Why do we have this constant urge to take things apart and put it back together? Unless we've been, exposed to many puzzles over time.
Yeah, ancient humans created different games like chess.
Yes, sir.
Well,
I don't think that was a fucking alien. That too.
No.
That too. But building and taking things apart are two sides of the same coin.
Yeah.
Same damn thing. You build a pile of dirt. How do you get rid of the pile of dirt? You just move the dirt.
So ancient board games, we're gonna get into that. We get in that lore. That's a fascinating thought process because people are actually trying to recreate these ancient board games. They still exist, and people are still trying to do this to this day.
Like the ancient Egyptians had stick for dice. One was rounded, other half was flat.
Flat. Yep.
And I think the rule was you could never roll a certain number because it was either a sacred or an ill number.
Yeah, it was. You're only supposed to roll 4, not. You're only supposed to roll 4, not 6. It's kind of how it works and how it operates. It's you're always supposed to look and see what you're doing when you're doing it. There's always something else going on that you have to always kind of pay attention to.
Yeah. The thing is, the Egyptians had some interesting lore. The more I look into it, besides the gods, that family is kind of fucked up. That is a family dynamic that I want no part of.
Bob, you don't believe in someone's eyeballs appearing in someone's hair because they ate someone's special sauce.
Maybe
Man,
for you, but I ain't into that shit.
Bob brings a whole new meaning to rancher's choice.
I would have hit harder if you wouldn't stop stuttering.
I know I'm playing this game.
When you you sound like that fucking kid.
Shut up! Shut up!
when you say rancher's choice.
When you say rancher's choice, well, that's also because you kept cutting me off. I couldn't finish my comment.
Bullshit. You know that was some bullshit. I was quiet and I was laughing along.
No. You see, learn the trick, Bob. You gotta make sure that people don't.
People are on my side, all right. They support me bullying Gabi. Actually, wait, no, it's Sorry, what was the term? Fred. What was the term?
Fred. I don't know. Who's studying now?
Moral encouragement training. That was the terminology. Thanks, Fred.
I had to get you back. Oh, jeez. Speaking of getting you back,
I'm not stuttering, bro. I'm looking for the piece of paper.
Centurion.
I know.
Ever since we started this great business, we've had to change terminologies. Like, it's no longer slavery. It is free labor. It's no longer torture. It is moral encouragement. You know, you gotta start talking like the corpos that you're working with, or else the humans aren't gonna pay you anymore.
Would be nice if they paid.
Well, that's why I have my accountant Fred here.
Yeah.
I let him out of the cage on occasion.
Yeah. Well, you know, gotta do what you gotta do. Anyway, so what's happening with
Thanks,
the funny? So that's the thing. This guy in Scotland is kind of loosely using this lore, and he's using the lore based off of that mentality. So he's using this stuff.
It's the enemy's fort.
I'd love to have more Patreons. Thank you.
Patreons don't get put in cages like Fred.
Yeah. We need more. We need more. No. We do keep them as emergency food supplies.
They're not goblins though. They're humans. All right.
Yes,
goblins' lives don't have as much value as a human life.
That's why it's emergency food supply.
Yeah. Remember, the goblins don't pay us. We pay them.
They do. Well, we have to pay them. That's the thing.
Yeah.
They won't work unless you give them gold. It all depends on the gold.
Exactly. I don't want to say the quiet part out loud.
Yeah. And like I said, dice goblins are a lot more expensive, but they do more. They're better at doing certain work.
And they're more loyal. Just don't give them a deck of cards, or else it's gonna start a ring. They're gonna have their own casino in a week.
Yeah, that's the problem. Menchie. Look. We don't call Gobby by his surname.
It is the traitor of Rome,
Vipsanius.
Yeah.
That is Agrippa's father. It cannot be.
So this guy with his actual wife, who's nuts in her own right. Like, I don't know. Hopefully they never find this. But like, I mean, she believes that she got arrested because King Charles, like the coronation of King Charles.
Yeah, King Charles ordered this to happen, or some stupid shit.
Yeah,
that's why I'm starting to think this is a cult. This is like a micro cult.
This guy sits there chanting and sounds, and he has a big feather on his hat.
His wife was fanning him with a peacock feather as he was supposedly in a trance.
In his trance, yes. And their handmaiden, a woman that went missing from Texas,
as his rightful
Which,
successor,
right there,
I
alarm
shall
bell.
hereby take up an oath on my honor.
And they're still living in the woods. Now they're trying to give them housing right now, which I'm not a fan of, because for me, that's a missing girl from another country in your country. I don't care if that's a 25-year-old woman or not. That is a missing girl from your country, from another country.
Oh, and don't forget 2 extra little bits on that. The first
What's that?
part is I have a feeling, depending on how long this was going. First, how long was she missing?
That's
the first thing. Like, if she was missing for 9 years, that's
well, 6 years.
Or 6 years.
Yeah,
that'd be grooming. That's no. And the second part is when the police, when they recognized her and all that, she's like, "I'm an adult. I could do what I want." And it's like, yes, but you were missing. And that, I don't know if you do anything, Starfleet, that did training for trafficking or whatnot. But in the military, we get things like SAPR. I believe in the Army they have SHARP. It's sexual assault prevention response. And within that training, it's analyzing victims of potential trafficking. Like, how do they act? Are they trying to be more shy? How abnormally high do they see their kidnappers? Because this, I don't know. Normally, if I'm going to be missing from a spot, I'd say, yeah, I just didn't tell my family. I wouldn't tell the cops I'm an adult, I can do what I want. That sounds like a pre-made response.
That is super suspect.
That sounds like a pre-made response that her captors told her to say, lest they do X, Y, and Z.
Yeah. Again, I dealt with some of this with, like, you have to ask certain questions. I didn't have to deal with it that often, but when I did the homeless work, there were times that I actually, had to deal with stuff. And it made me wonder. It really did.
So that's where my training's coming in, and I'm like, I don't believe this for a second. Ma'am, are you truly safe? I would probably keep her in the holding cell or whatever they have her for at least 2 days, and it's like, are you sure you're okay?
The fact that she got let out freaks me out. Like, that actually puts me on edge. That puts me on edge. Right there. Like what are you doing, Scotland?
Yeah, no plane ticket, nothing.
The prize me, actually.
Yep, that person should have been like I said, I was talking about the Incredible Hulk thing in my mind. Because in my mind, I'm like, I just remember that thing from the Incredible Hulk where the guy's like, where the Hulk chases after a guy who murders his son and leaves him near an abandoned tree, and he just keeps screaming, he pushes him into the fucking oblivion. That's a great book, by the way. That is my favorite. That's my favorite Hulk issue of modern Hulk comics. Was that run? That run was actually quite good.
This is not a child.
By the way, those pugilums are way too fucking big.
Please tell me, is Vipsanius the true murderer of our Caesar?
What a strange
the
question
pilums?
you ask, boy.
Yeah, the pilums were way too
What is
fucking
your
huge. Those are way too
I am
big.
Octavianus, nephew of Julius Caesar.
Ah.
Pugilums are way too small. They're smaller than that. They're designed to be like, you can wear it on your back and quickly fucking throw it off. It's not like it's not like the Roman tower sheet. Like they had the pugilums and then they had the spears. That is not a spear. That's a pit. By that look on that head, that is not. That is one of those. They're designed that way to break, so they can't throw them back to you. Like they're designed for one-shot type things.
Yeah, not so much break, but bend.
Yep.
Because if they were to break, then the enemy could just take the shaft out the shield.
Yeah.
I must speak to the Senate.
Yeah, but they're designed to be a
This must be
pain
a
in the ass. That's why I said that's not a spear. If that was a spear, that'd be a tougher, bigger head, a larger head.
Who are you?
Don't you find it
So-
interesting that the only thing that destroyed the Roman Empire was itself?
Good Octavianus.
Because I haven't heard of any other nation that just outright opened a can of whoop ass on the Romans, and it was just an all-out victory.
The Hannibal, what's his name? Nicaea, I think was was it the Nicaeans or the Hakatians or whatever the fuck they're called? They actually fucking kicked Roman ass. Like
Okay.
they kicked Romans into the fucking ground for a while.
If I'm not mistaken, wasn't Hannibal kind of like a paperclip like Bin Laden, and then he just decided to turn his back on the Romans or some shit?
No. Hannibal was the son of, I can't remember his name now. Oops. I'm gonna get my ass kicked. Oopsie. I accidentally threw a weapon. Oh shit, he dodged me. He dodged me. He dodged me, boys. Alright, let's get it again. There. Okay, let's go German hand axe. Oh, it's Germanian. Oh, we're fighting the Germans. Ooh, a scimitar. I always like the scimitar. But no, so this is the thing about this. The fact that they let this guy go kind of floors me. I'm like, that these guys are still living out in the woods. I mean, this should be apparently they're looking for housing for them now. How about you don't look for housing? How about you find out why that woman's there? See, that drives me.
How about you
nuts.
ask the king where the fuck his castle is?
How about you find out what the real king's name is? These are questions that I want answered. How about you find out what he's doing the last 2 weeks?
Who's the fat guy that got arrested for grape charges? He tried to change his identity totally and became obese with an Oz tank, rolled around in a wheelchair. Wasn't he arrested in the UK recently?
Oh, I don't remember who you're talking about. Yeah.
It's like, what if this guy's trying to do the same thing and just not give out his true identity? He's just trying to run from something.
Yeah, that really does make me wonder, right? And that kind of makes me nervous.
Yeah. Because I understand I have a show name, and on a non-professional standpoint, I'll say I'm Bob, but if a police officer asks me, I'll give them my legit name. Because that's what do they call them? A peace officer or an agent of the law?
It's agent of the peace.
Yeah, agent of the peace, because that's a very professional setting, so you give your legal name. There's no reason you would ever not give your name to a servant of the peace. Unless you're innately doing something sideways.
Yeah, that's his fake name, and that makes me wonder.
That would be actually kind of... I don't know how we would react if the guy... we know he's kind of trolling, but what if this was just a very elaborate troll the whole time? That is some absurd dedication, or this guy's just nuts.
No, this guy should be gone. This guy, if he was my community, we don't really care. He said, I would be, dude. We have some pretty fucking crazy people in my city. We got there's stuff that I know exists, and I'll be perfectly honest with you. If they disappeared tomorrow, my ass would be perfectly happy with that. Actually, I would be more happy if they were gone. because they make me nervous. But this just like no. I'd be like, get him out of here, get him out, move him on out, move him in there, and put him in the hand. No, now move him out, get him out, move him out. So, okay, so we've talked about Yakuza. Let's talk about Ancient Aliens.
It's a Roman guard.
So, Starfleet, I gotta ask you a question. Starfleet's still here. Do you believe Ancient Aliens? My theory is this with Ancient Aliens. By the way, I like how every guy in this game is super fucking. So, my thing with Ancient Aliens is do you believe? Because I have a theory about Ancient Aliens, and my theory is this: they have a. Have you ever noticed that there seems to be this weird? Oh, I'm getting hit. I better move. Move them out, move them on out. So, have you ever noticed that the Chariot of the Comets and the Ancient Aliens? Have you ever noticed that every race that seems to have seems to get visited by aliens and seems to know the secret truth are all societies that have not actually how to put this without sounding rude, don't really exist anymore in culture. Have you noticed that? It's always like
I would put it more lightly, are air blasted by the cultures that have succeeded them.
Yeah.
You know, because they're still tourist spots at the end of the day. That's a way for that area of the country to make money, like people visiting the pyramids and shit.
Yeah, because that's kind of my theory when it comes to this. Like, it's never ever like some like, oh, it's actually this group. It's the only ones that seem to have that are the fucking Aztecs.
Also, this is the part that makes me fucking laugh. Everyone looks at the Egyptian and the Mesoamerican pyramids like these were created by aliens and these great, fantastic marvels.
Yeah, they're not.
There's pyramids in China and India, right?
Yeah,
no one bats a fucking eye to them for some reason.
Yeah, it's not new. That's what makes me the most mad about all of this. It's like it's never fucking new. It's like you can look this stuff up and find out the truth that this shit is not new.
Also, all the channels, like the Ancient Aliens and all that, it's a bunch of shoulda, woulda, coulda bullshit. What if?
Yep.
And if so, do you think? It's like, how about you stop asking me and start telling me? If you don't have answers, why are you wasting my time?
Yeah, and when they talk about Christianity, is always my favorite.
It wasn't God, it was aliens or some shit. And I was like, can people no longer have their faith anymore?
According to them, no.
Yeah, if I had a football field for a forehead, I'd understand. Because there's that, what's that one guy's name? The one with the black curly hair and just has an absolute field line for...
both that guy's arms. Ooh, that's nasty. Okay, anyway, you're saying?
That one guy in Ancient Aliens, he's always in the meme with his hands kind of up. He has the black, fucked up hair. He's like, yeah, I probably wouldn't be a man of faith if I had a hairline that fucking bad.
Yeah.
I'd be asking God why.
So what do you like? Have you noticed that? Because I have because to me, the Ancient Aliens legend is American. It's Americana.
Oh, absolutely.
It's pure and utter American.
It's the same shit with Bigfoot.
Yeah.
I don't rain on people's parade if they're hunting Bigfoot. I get that. You know, you want something to do. You may not have a whole lot to do up in the Appalachians, and it makes for a nice campfire story.
Yeah.
You know. But to take it to such a degree that you must spread the word of Bigfoot, it got so bad on this one TV show because one of the old vets that used to live here, I used to watch them all the time, had that show running. And they had this absolute hippie woman saying that she was approached by a female Sasquatch, but she didn't speak. She spoke through one of her trances and a dream and all this other bullshit. And honestly, it felt like a propaganda piece of supporting weed. Because she was like, oh yeah, the female Sasquatch likes Zaza Root. And I was like, oh, that's a nice thing. I was like, lady, you were not smoking green. Where's your pipe?
Yep.
Where is your glassware? I was shit talking her so much right next to that old vet.
Yeah.
He was having a laugh too. It got, granted, for him to laugh, it hurt, but at least he was having a good time, you know. Just giving him company. I kind of miss him.
I don't know. What do you think? What do you think about that? But what do you think about that? Because I've noticed that it seems to only be that lore. Like it's never our culture. It's always like
no one questions the Stone Army of China.
Yeah. No, that was secretly going to be used for aliens. Didn't you know that? That is one of the ancient aliens. They went there. Do you know?
Really?
They're still
they actually tried making that a fucking plot point in their fan fiction of Earth.
Yes, that is legit. Dude, they've gone everywhere. From what I remember looking at, they have like legit gone everywhere.
I only seen the ones about Egypt and Mesoamerica on fucking History Channel of all places.
Yep. So what do you like? What's your thoughts on this, Starfleet? Like, what's the rough goal on the fact that that aliens hate white people?
I don't see how. First, the problem is I have to believe in it. The problem is I'm one of the few, no matter how much look into it, unless I believe it.
Oh, yeah, I get what you're saying, but yeah, for me, it's laugh out loud funny. I just find it hysterical.
Yeah.
Yeah.
As I said, one time I would have believed it, but the more I looked into it, yeah, the less likely it was.
Yep, I kind of feel that same way with ancient aliens and stuff. Like this stuff makes me chuckle and laugh all the way.
Back in the ancient era, what was a thing that meant power? Being tall. How do you make a tall thing that doesn't fall over? Oh, I know, a pyramid. Why? Because it's a fucking pile. It's a pile of rocks!
But okay, go ahead, Starfleet.
No, just laughing and spawning rocks.
That's what it is! That's all it is a pile of rocks! Oh, but the aliens built this. They must have taught the fuck off! If little Timmy can make a goddamn sandcastle with a bucket, ancient people can make piles of rocks.
Yeah, exactly. Ah, good, he's dead. German shield and German hand axe. I like to know where they keep getting the scimitars from, because scimitars weren't around this era. But I mean, we just saw this guy swinging blades the size of a frickin' tank, so. So yeah, no, that's my feeling towards this. It's kind of amusing that they did this.
No. Centurion, I am sorry. So sorry. I have a message.
We shall talk later.
Caesar has been assassinated.
Oops. Oh no, we found out Caesar's been assassinated.
Did you say that somebody has assassinated Caesar? Speak!
You know, they never did do anything else with this franchise. This is like the one and only game they made. It's like Chaos Legion. They made Chaos Legion, and then they never made another game like Chaos Legion. And this game was celebrated back then. This won Games Award, too, I think, Shadow Realm. Oh, here we go, boss battle. Boss battle! Boom, boom, boom. Boss battle.
Now I understand why no amount of torture would make them talk. The time for the Germanic tribes has come.
I know who that's supposed to be, and I kind of find it funny, like, historically, how beefy they made this motherfucker. He was tall, but he was never this tall.
The power to crush mighty Rome.
Holy shit! He jumped him.
We shall see about that.
Okay, this guy's gonna kick my ass. Dun, 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 dun. Bow, 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 bow. Sorry, I kind of want to play that music in the back of my head. Holy shit, this guy's kicking my tooth in. Everyone went quiet because I'm getting in a bloody mess. So shit. Overall, I just find it funny that Ancient Aliens still like the idea of Ancient Aliens, the idea of people creating this mentality, and I truly believe the whole Yakuza thing is loosely based off the Ancient Alien lore, personally. I don't know if you guys agree with that, but that's kind of how I feel about it.
It wouldn't surprise me.
Yeah. Well, it never gained popularity up until this point. Like once that became a thing, man. Oh my lord, the I truly believe Ancient Aliens helped create this shit. Oh, his weapon broke. His weapon broke. Still getting my ass kicked, but his weapon broke. And I'm dead. No, I'm not dead yet. Holy shit, I'm not dead. Now I'm dead. Holy fuck. Hey, you know what? I like it. Everyone's weapon breaks. I kind of like that. That's kind of interesting. That everyone has weapon durability and it all sucks. See, now here's the thing. If they had made Legend of Zelda where everyone's weapon broke, I might be a little more inclined for that, you know? Oh, Roman Gladius. Come on, buddy. Oh shit. Scimitar. Well, everyone's quiet. Everyone's quiet here. Come on, guys. What else? What else do we want to talk about? Ancient Aliens.
As I keep saying, if they did exist, or if the Sierra Giant did exist, why is there no technology left behind?
Yep.
What kind of bothers me the most. Which is why
Not even thrown away scrap.
Burning bushes, like you name it. They point to being ancient aliens.
If we could find, like, I'm totally in agreement. If we could find fossils of ancient things that lived long ago and so many of them, you tell me we never turned up a piece of ship scrap metal that was torn off during a repair?
Yeah, exactly.
You know, because matter just doesn't disappear, right? If you're doing ship repairs, no matter how advanced the tech is, you gotta at least shear away something and then put something back in its place, like a fresh armor plate, for example, to stop the micrometeor debris that's out there in space. So that's another reason why they make spacesuits so thick, is because all the micro rocks that they have are like little needles of fiberglass that can just stab through you. Yeah, since it's space and there's very little gravitational bodies in the depths of space. Yeah, I'm thinking of like just a hail of ice shards that keep moving at the same speed until they hit something.
Yeah, I kind of agree.
Centurion.
This could be one of the terrifying things about space. It's like, you thought the Titanic was bad. From that fucking iceberg? It's like, just imagine what's in space.
Caesar is dead.
Yeah, there is. Well, they have actually. They found weapons that have been made out of meteorites.
Hurry. We must
Swords and
return
shit.
to the Foro Romano.
Well, it's
And
metal, we work. So yeah, that doesn't surprise me again.
it also has cool designs. Like all meteor metal, like all meteors, like the Sword of Mars does exist.
Yeah, didn't Genghis Khan have it in his hands at one time?
Yep. And it was sealed so well when they pulled it out, it was almost perfectly preserved. They actually found it recently.
Yeah. See, this is another reason why I say I don't think it was ancient aliens. I think just our ancestors knew what the fuck they were doing.
Yep. Oh yeah. Well, fuck. We found Baghdad batteries. We have found actual batteries in our fucking society. So we are morphing again, boys and girls. Morph again.
What are we
We're
morphing to?
I don't know. We're gonna have to. I think we're gonna keep the fantasy setting. With
I think I know what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna morph to the bathroom real quick.
Okay. Well, he morphs to the bathroom. I'm going to do Draken, the Ancient Gates. I've been wanting to play this again. Let's play this. Actually, really good game. Let us start. First off, let's do some fixing here. Controls. No, let's go standard. Screen adjustment's fine. Our audio. Okay, well, you guys aren't going to hear much audio anyway, but we're going to get subtitles anyway. All right, boys, let's do some ancient gating.
Ancient gating.
Yeah. Let's ancient that gate.
I honestly, it sounds like we're about to do a Minecraft playthrough.
Let's open up some ancient gates. It has crossed my mind to get Minecraft and put Minecraft on here. But a part of me feels everyone does that in their grandmother. So I don't know if I'd ever want to do Minecraft. Tell you what, if the chat wants Minecraft, we need to get to at least 500 subscribers. To get on the 500 subscribers, after I'm said this, I will do that.
And if you want us to play Roblox, I'm just fucking with you. We're not touching Roblox. Ain't no way in hell.
I can't use it anyway.
Nope. Scenario.
Nope. If I had 1,000, I would. But like, there's nothing I can do on Roblox anyway because legitimately, it's too memory intensive. It's like playing IMVU now. IMVU was hard to play. There was a point when it was because there's so many people on, it caused the game to crash nonstop.
Yeah. Not to mention,
This was the only place
I think people just moved on to a different, life simulator or whatever the hell you would call those.
Yep, that's all it did.
Because wasn't there another one of, what was the one with the stuffed animals? Is that Wonder Pets?
Yeah, Neopets.
Neopets!
If you feel like practicing.
Yeah, Neopets was, I guess, the next hit thing. Don't know what happened after that.
And locked. Can't remember how to block. Oh, that's how you block. Okay. Now, how do I do casting? I can remember doing casting. I just can't remember how to cast.
This on my own.
Uh-oh. We're fighting Scottish goblins. We're fighting Scottish goblins. Oh. Screw you, Scottish goblin. There we go. There we go. We're killing Scottish goblins, boys. There. It's a little testy here. I can't remember how to do all the dodging and moving stuff. I'm a little forgotten how to do a lot of this stuff. Okay, quit. Okay, unequip. How do I jump? Oh, that's jump again. I remember jumping now. So this has a very MMO feel to it, actually. I don't know if you guys can see that. Ha! 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 Let's bust those crates. You never know what's hiding in a box or a crate.
Arrow can't hear me.
Another potion of life. So this one's actually been fun over the years. I've actually enjoyed this one. So yeah, no. So I guess we can move on. We could actually talk about Roblox some more if you want to, but nothing really new since I last.
Well,
yeah.
It was either that or we continue with the Yakubian deep lore, which
we could.
But I'm not too well versed. I just know the general gist of it, that their greatest creation was what destroyed them.
Yeah. Well, it's Yakuza that destroyed them. Remember, it wasn't necessarily great. They didn't.
No, they created all the different races of men. We were the final DLC.
Okay.
That's how it's written in the Great Book of Yakub. Used to be a
him. Both there's different versions of Yakuza apparently.
I follow the one and only true Yakubian lore. Everything else is blasphemy.
So
I follow the same lore that Count Dankula does.
Okay.
Or Count Dankula is a prophet of Yakub.
I like how they kill themselves. Little goblin bastards.
I'm happy you specified little goblin bastards.
Well, what do you think I was? Oh!
Because remember, the stream is late, so we just heard that raw with no footage because you were doing the parkour with the broken bridge.
Oh!
So I was like, oh my god, who? What?
Oh!
God. Man. So what's this game?
This is called Draken, ancient, Beyond the Ancient Gates.
Is it spelled the same way as my ship?
Yes.
Oh, okay. See, the thing is, I named my ship Dracon's Pyre, but I had no idea this game existed.
Yeah.
The reason that I named it that was for something else entirely.
Yeah. So now I can get my bow. Huzzah! I have a bow!
Isn't that always interesting when it comes to English? And I think it only happens in English. A word, an item, or an object will have the same spelling as another, but it's pronounced differently. Prime example, a bow could be the tool or the hair item.
Yep.
And to bow, which is spelled the same, is to give respect. So you have to do like the context clues of she wore a bow, she used a bow, or she bowed to royalty.
Yep. Okay. Unequip the bow. Re-equip the sword. Unequip the sword. There.
I don't know, that was always something I thought was interesting about the English lexicon. Even though it's kind of just the Frankenstein's monster of language.
It is the Frankenstein monster of language. But everyone speaks it. Tee-hee!
That is true. I love it as a universal language because, dare I say, as a native English speaker, it's probably the most expressive out of all languages, only for one factor. There are different levels of power to words that could mean the same thing.
Spy!
Like, he died, he was killed, he was a target of murder, he was assassinated, he was slaughtered. You know, all of these can mean the same thing, but they have different values of tension to them.
Uh-oh.
Which, I do agree with Possum, the guy who does the movie reviews.
Yep.
The Emoji Movie is the destruction of common language, or the attempt to destroy common language by using emojis. Because you take a concept or something that could have more power and try to congeal it into a singular object or an icon, and oftentimes it will not have the same effect if you just said it.
They call themselves the Desert
I do love
Warriors,
the
a race of
fantasy
sorcerers
movies.
From the demon world, Sasur.
The
Already
fantasy
they have
boobies,
enslaved my
they
people.
ain't different from real ones.
Yeah, the women wear these big bustiers that make the boobs go.
You know who I am?
And I go.
Oh, they have
Ooh.
they have the
Look
not
at
the
look
push-up
at-
bras. They have the
no.
I
corsets.
see.
That's not even
So
a
that's what you
corset.
called us?
Her little
You
dress
find
doesn't actually go all
things?
the way up.
They don't look
Oh,
like
that's
that.
true.
Yeah.
When the time comes for you to learn more,
It's like a bizarre breastplate looking thing.
Yep. Yeah, this game is really interesting in a lot of ways.
The chief is playing fantasy Lara Croft because that's what the main girl looks like.
That's why I played this. It is fantasy Lara Croft.
A very dead town by the looks of it.
Yeah. Well, again, this is early game.
Yeah, that was one of the things that couldn't be helped because you couldn't just have NPCs all over the place lest you lag.
Yep.
But this is why Daggerfall is absolutely legendary, even though a lot of things are just 2D sprites.
And remember,
Yep.
The amount of people you can have walking around town.
Can't solve.
Yeah, exactly. Made this game quite classic back in the day. But no, this game's actually, for what it is, it's actually a good looking game. For an early PS2 game. Like, this game was very early.
can't use that.
There we go. Okay, I want to keep my shield on. I'm going to need the armor bonuses. And then you'll learn magic later in the game, and you can cast magic spells. There's like so much you can do in this game. Then you get a dragon, and you get to kick ass with a dragon. Hey, I'm robbing you. I'm robbing you. I'm robbing you and your family. The traditional Legend of Zelda. Hey, ha, he, ha. Whoa, he. Smash the barrels.
Oh my! Look at the size
Okay,
of
what the fuck's
Hiya!
that? Hi, yeah, that's right, man. What the fuck is that? God damn it! It's a spider. It's a spider.
I do find it interesting that a lot of people in the modern era, at least that I've seen, have this just fear of spiders. And I'm thinking if they're in a fantasy setting like this, they would just die on the spot. They'd have a fucking heart attack.
I do also like that the creatures are not exactly intelligent enough to realize, hey, I'm actually hurting my friend. I'm not hitting her. Oh yeah, the AI in this game is dumb. Like, really dumb.
Oh, do they ever get themselves stuck in a hit loop where they attack the last thing that attacked them?
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. They
This game is not play tested very well.
Nope. Well, this game originally was a computer game, and then they moved it over to the PlayStation. Ah, shit.
But what do you think about that, Chief?
What?
You already know there's quite a few people in the modern era that just have this fear of spiders. Imagine you throw them in a fantasy setting and the spiders are that fucking big.
Well, I mean, they're your average size for Australian spiders.
Yeah, but I don't know any Australians that are afraid of spiders.
Well, I know they just found one that's like 3 feet by 2 feet.
Yeah.
Man, that's full shotgun where you at that point.
Yeah, I'd shotgun a spider. Australian spiders fear. I am definitely afraid of Australian spiders, but that's just me.
If I could immediately recognize it as a huntsman spider, I will not be afraid of it.
Well, we get black widows up here if you're not careful.
I think the biggest thing I have down here is a wolf spider. And people say they're huge, and I'm like, no, they're not. They are not that big. I've seen a grasshopper that could eat a wolf spider as a light snack, right? If I was to show these same people who have a fear of spiders, like my one buddy who is military, I completely understand. When you wake up and a camel spider is staring you in your face while you're sleeping on the ground in a sleeping bag, yeah, I can get that. His fear? Okay, yeah, sure, that's a big fucking spider. He's not afraid of the little ones, it's just the really fucking big ones he hates.
Yep. Finally got rid of that fucking dagger. Thank God. That dagger's annoying.
I know people who are just wigged out of even the little tiny ones that you can find in your house that try to move in for the winter.
Yeah.
And it's like, dude, he's just a little dude.
Those
Here
ones
to
I
try and
don't
help
mind.
you. Go ahead, Starfleet.
Those kind of spiders I don't mind. Those little tiny ones. Maybe about
Yeah,
like
last of them.
no bigger than a small button on a shirt. Yeah, those ones I don't care about.
Yeah, their legs may be a bit long for their size, but they're tiny. I think their thorax is no bigger than a push pin. Like, you know, the ones they put on maps, those little push pins?
Yeah. Well, we get brown recluse up here, so I'm not exactly a fan of brown recluse. So.
Yeah, don't they have a necrotic bite or something?
Yeah, they do. That's why I'm not a fan of them.
Yeah. No, besides the necrosis of a spider bite, the biggest fear we had in the Navy was gangrene. That's why you always gotta wear your shower shoes. Get gangrene on your feet.
Athlete's foot, man.
Ugh. I've seen a few examples, because they give you slideshows. And it's like, yeah, no, I think I'm good. Yeah, I'll make sure I'm clean. Most definitely. That wasn't nearly as bad as the degloving, though. When they teach you that you're supposed to take all wristwatches, rings off of your hands, and roll up your sleeves. Degloving's fucking terrifying. That's like some Hellraiser Cenobite shit.
You know, I saw something. I saw that gross for people where the skin starts because the ring's so tight it starts cutting into someone's skin and it's like totally fused to their fucking. Ugh.
Yeah, because the skin grows around it to try and, I guess, get rid of the infection and hold it off. But it doesn't realize it's a proper object instead of an infection.
Yeah, I've seen that, and I've seen that in real life. I had a relative of mine that did that, and the skin they had to actually rip the skin and now he has where his ring used to be. There's this big pink thing, and it's never healed, so it looks like a big pink fucking scar on his hand.
At least you got it removed. I was never a big guy for wearing rings, because when I was younger I wore this mood ring, because you're young and you think it's hip and cool and all that shit. Eventually I almost couldn't take it off my ring finger, so I took it off and never put another ring on my finger again.
Yeah, my joints are kind of screwy because of my certain problems I have. I'm not going to discuss on live stream, but yeah. No, I'm not a fan of that either, so I got to constantly deal with that. But yeah, if my joints weren't so fatty because of certain issues, I would
I'm not even saying that. I just need my digits free. I'm cool with gloves. I'm cool with fingerless gloves, but having a band around my finger, if it's one of the rubber rings, because I know people who go swimming and they're married will use the rubber rings to show that they're married and all that. I'm fine with that because that's at least elastic that can spring and you can take it off easier, or you can just cut it off. A metal ring? No, I am deathly terrified of that.
Well, understandable.
At most, I'll go ahead. Sorry.
Yeah, I've seen that. The weirdest one I ever saw was this guy had a chain that he always wore, and it got so stuck on because he gained so much weight over the loss of his wife. It started drilling into his fat of his flesh, and it fused. So he had a chain in his in the fold of his fat flesh.
Yikes!
Nightmare fuel, right, boys?
Oh, dude. Two things come to mind. One, Bill from King of the Hill.
Yep.
And two, that's the kind of things Nurgle demons would have. Is like a rusted chain going through their flesh to sear infection and all that.
Yeah, maybe a little abnormal.
It's the first thing that comes to mind, just because it's like that's the kind of thing that happens when you let yourself go like that. I understand you're grieving, man, but don't do that to yourself. She wouldn't want that.
Yeah, he slowly destroyed himself. It happens, but people, it doesn't take much for a person to snap, and that's all it takes,
True. Sad but true.
Our antagonist ain't that bad looking for, a polygon.
For a polygon?
Well, I'm being honest. She doesn't look too bad for a polygon, right? I mean, not bad at all.
I've yet to see. The stream hasn't moved up just yet.
Welcome. I am...
Although, like I said, there's so much glitching in this game, it's kind of funny. I had to play this because this one's abnormally fun. Although, like I said, I got to be careful because I know this would make certain people nauseous because of the constant moving and rotating of the camera.
Is this also run on tank controls?
No, this isn't run on tank controls. I'm using the analog stick right now.
Okay.
At last. Welcome.
Hey, I got 300 gold. Hey, what you do? What you do with that 300 gold?
Give it to the goblin.
No way. Hey, nice. I gave him a nice shiny, so he's good.
Say,
I might be.
the drugs.
Too.
So he dropped some of the prices of the weapons here. Damage 6, damage 7.
Oh wait, Chief. You know how you give a Pokemon like one of the stones to evolve it?
Yeah.
If you were to give a goblin a gold dice, would he evolve?
Better save
No.
farewell. And remember, there aren't many.
We do not need goblin propaganda saying ways they can evolve, so shut the fuck up.
That's why I'm asking you.
Well, that's why I'm not telling you. I'm telling you, shut up. We don't need them to think about that stuff. We don't need them to think of the law.
Alright. Alright. Ladies and gentlemen, you hear that? Goblins cannot evolve. No matter what.
No.
They cannot evolve. Ever.
Yep.
Under any circumstance.
Yes. Alright. Let us continue our adventure. I don't know where I'm supposed to go now. Because I speed run a bit. Now I think keep going this way? Yeah, I keep going past. Boop 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 boop. Bouncing. I am doing the MMO bounce. The MMO bouncing, bouncy, bounce. I just hope I don't bounce off a cliff. What is over here anyway? Oh, there actually is something here. Let's see what's over here. Oh, we actually have stuff here. Holy shit. There's shit over here, boys. We're off the road, boys. I'm going off the road. Can't save it. Just so I don't fall off a cliff out of nowhere. But no, I think overall, what do we learn today, boys? We're going to be closing it out soon. We've learned, in my opinion, we learned certain people need to be definitely looked into. Definitely. Like, come on, Scotland, get your fucking head out of your ass. Don't give them housing. Find out they have a missing woman with them. Find out what the fuck's going on, Scotland.
Apparently, that's too much effort for them nowadays.
No. Find out what's happening. Because that right there is alarm bells are ringing.
Not to mention if this gets big enough to, I guess you'd say the big man himself, something isn't done and something's not looked into, terrorists are going to start flying.
Yeah, it's going to be
for your best interest.
Yeah, it's for your best interest to smarten the fuck up, Scotland. 2, video games can be fun to play while talking about stuff, but man, does it make you a little more stupid if you're not paying attention. You're trying to pay attention to 2 things at once.
To an extent. Really depends on the conversation. If I keep my mind active and moving, I usually have something to talk about.
Yeah.
It's when the momentum is not carried back, because I think everybody understands. The conversation is like ping pong.
Yeah, you gotta have that bounce back.
If the guy misses the ball, you're kind of just working with dead air.
Yep. And 3, the Chariot of the Gods was a joke and a lie. Stop treating it like it's real, people.
Heretic.
But prove me wrong. But look, I'll tell you right now. If I all of a sudden disappear because aliens take me, then we know aliens are real. 1, 2, 3, aliens, come get me. Nope, no aliens.
Aliens.
Little green men, and I don't mean Mexicans.
Okay, time to go to my local midget community and get some green paint.
Oh man, you worry about me saying stuff that's offensive. Oh, oi, oi, oi.
I don't worry about it. I realize the ball we play, it takes me a bit because, I'm doing things with different people. I don't know how hard the ball is being thrown.
Yeah. We represent the Lollipop Guild. I'm not going to take the rest of that talk. I don't want to get in trouble.
See everyone?
Yeah. We scared off Starfleet.
Yeah.
So we're taking off.
We scared him.
We scared him away. He may have a live stream career in the future. He doesn't want to get involved in our shenanigans. And
I think that'd be fucking wild if I give some midgets some morph suits to show up at your house. I don't have the money to do that, but I fucking would do it as a prank.
Man, the things I would do if I had a prank. Check out my earlier live stream if I had the money to pull off certain pranks.
The one I was a part of? First, like a little bit?
Yeah. Check out my my Overlord Tube live stream if you want to know about my pranking ideas. Because I have many pranking ideas, and I have no idea where the fuck I'm going. I'm just running in directions and hoping to find something.
Would it consist of turning a guy purple?
Yes, I turned someone purple once. I cannot tell that tale because my friend said stop talking about that, you asshole. So I was
damn.
Yeah.
Understandable, but damn.
Yep. He said if you're gonna tell people about how you turned me purple, you better be fucking making money. So I'm not making money. So the rule was until I make money, I can no longer talk about that. Support my Patreon. All right, I'm done wandering around, boys. I think we're going to call it here. Thank everybody for watching me kind of have a laugh and have a good chuckle. And we
need to do that, genuinely, in the arms of the angel. Just make like a goblin parody.
Oh, we have goblin parodies. Don't worry, I will.
In the arms of an angel.
I'm working on that. I'm actually working on that. That's a future project. Got some things I got to work on.
Oh, yeah, okay.
I got to talk to some people. All right, I'd like to thank everybody who listened in, and we'll see you next time on Orc War Chief Reviews.